It seems that everything has come to an end. I realized what would happen to Zooble in the second episode. You will be surprised, but according to my information, it is abstracted. Now, I will tell you why this will happen. First, let's recall all the merged footage that was posted on Twitter. We'll look at them a little later, but I looked at them for about 20 minutes and focused my attention on the frame. That shows Zooble in a new form. She changed her image. Who didn't know? Zooble has the ability to transform like Lego. It can be assembled in different colors, scratched with her hand, and much more. As the authors say, Zooble has a whole chest of her limbs in her room. But look at the new figure on Zooble's chest. Compare her image from the first and second episodes. An incomprehensible even white square was added. It stands out on the Zooble's body because it all consists of bright parts. She has the most yellow and pink body parts, but black is not suitable for this. It definitely means something important to us, and I have a theory. Zooble in this photo glares at Jax, and he smiles back. Jax looks very pleased. Gooseworx captioned the post. Jax has a much more youthful glow after he started eating daily gallons of pure retinol regenerating cream. Let's get back to my theory. I watched the trailer for the second episode a lot of times and didn't see Zooble anywhere there. In addition, Zooble is not present on other frames that have been leaked to the network. No matter how I look at every piece in the trailer, I can't find Zooble. All the characters except her are shown there. But where is she? Did the characters go to Candy Kingdom Canyon without Zooble and just leave her alone? I think not. According to my own theory, Zooble will become more angry and aggressive in the second episode. The same thing can happen with Ragatha because she has a very angry face in this photo. Anyway, it's weird. Look at all the characters. Kinger used to be a calm character, and you couldn't expect anything unexpected from him. But in the second episode, he is already shown to us with a huge shotgun. Kane himself also became more angry. At the beginning of the trailer, he grabbed Pomni before scaring her when she was sleeping in bed, and then he almost tore her face off. It looks strange. And what if because all the characters suddenly became very angry in the second episode, they all quarreled with Zooble and left her alone on the territory of the circus, and they themselves went to Candy Kingdom Canyon? But I don't think that quarrels and big conflicts between characters will be added to such a kind cartoon. It seems to me that Zooble herself did not want to go to Candy Kingdom Canyon. It's unlikely that she wanted to participate in a new adventure from Kane. Remember her reaction in the first episode of the circus when Kane invited her to participate? According to my theory, Zooble also refused to go to the Canyon and stayed at the circus alone. And I think it's going to be difficult for her. Imagine just being all alone for a few days on the territory of a huge circus. I think if that's the case, if Zooble is left alone, then she will start to feel very bad. It will be very dangerous for her because it is at such moments that the chance of abstraction is very high. As you know, Kaufman abstracted himself when he was all alone in his locked room. What if something like this happens to Zooble? She will be able to abstract herself and begin to destroy everything around her. And her ability will be to change her body at this moment, and she will be able to become the most invulnerable among all the characters. She's going to make a real mess of the circus until Kane gets a notification on his watch. And after all this, Zooble will fly to the basement to join other scattered characters. And I also found the most interesting and true theory about how Kaufman abstracted himself. Before I tell you about it, you need to like and subscribe. Did you do it? Then I'll start. It is likely that the abstracted characters are people who were able to leave the circus, but the creator of the Digital Circus does not want other characters to find out about it, and that someone would also be looking for a way out. To do this, Kane creates aggressive monsters and creates scary things in the rooms of the characters. That is, it is possible that there is a way out of the circus and someone still finds it. But in order for the other characters not to find out about this and stop thinking about escaping altogether, Kane deceives them. How do you like this theory? Note that when the characters found the abstracted hero in Kaufman's room, Jax used a teleport. Otherwise, how can you explain that with one click of your fingers, it first becomes prosaic in 1 second and immediately disappears? It is logical that hairs run fast, but here Jax did not run away, but simply disappeared. I have a lot of questions at this point, and I'm sure Jax is hiding a lot of his secret abilities. As for me, the second episode will be dedicated to Zooble. Although Candy Kingdom Canyon was shown to us in the trailer, the main idea of the second episode may be focused on the life story of Zooble. It will be very cool and interesting if with each new episode of the Digital Circus, we get to know each personality of the characters. For example, in the second episode, I can tell you who Zooble was in the real world, what she did and what she loved, and most importantly, how she got into the Digital Circus. In general, the new location called Candy Kingdom Canyon is just a new adventure from Kane, which he himself generated in his head. And you shouldn't think that the new characters in this location will be real, as the creators of the Digital Circus themselves commented, all the new characters are just neural networks, but even so, the new characters are very cute and cool. Personally, I like the Queen and Orbsman the most, don't you? Write in the comments. New characters will help everyone in Candy Kingdom Canyon. According to my theory, the characters will have to go through a lot of tests in the new location. All these challenges for the characters will be related to their fears. For example, Jax hates boredom, he constantly wants to have fun, and so his trial will work in fast food. Judging by the trailer, he will have to work either at the checkout or in the checkout area. It's going to be boring enough for Jackson, and he has to get over it. But for Kinger, the task will be to be in some kind of unstable and dangerous place, because he has a shotgun in his hands. Let's not tell Kinger that he's holding a shotgun with the other side. And now I have an important question. If the characters can't find their way out of the Digital Circus, will they be able to find their way out of Candy Kingdom Canyon? It is not a fact that the characters will return from a new location. According to my theory, they can stay there for a long time. Remember all the scenes from Candy Kingdom Canyon that were shown to us in the trailer. The first is how the characters ride on a cart. All the characters are sitting there except Zooble. You can tell her mood from Pomni's face. Instead of a horse, the characters are being driven by some unknown creature made of marmalade. Most likely, this is a character created by a neural network. Also, all the other new characters shown in the trailer are not real people either. I have a lot more theories for you, dear fans of the Digital Circus. But in order not to miss them, be sure to visit my channel and watch my new videos. In them, I told you about the real release date of the second episode, about the secret facts of the Digital Circus, and much more.